This is Adrian Hart with your Southeast Colorado News on seconews.org with Kenny Arguello of Arguello's Way and the Picketwire players as of recently hosting The Masked Singer. Tell us about it, Kenny. How was the show?
The show was great. It's awesome. It's great to see people coming out and helping out, but backstage is awesome. I try to keep didn't want to know who was behind it, but sometimes you have to. After the first set, you kind of know on a few of them because they are local celebrities, and it was a great show. They did a great job.
Yeah. Now, you've been behind the mask before,
right?
And you haven't hosted before. How was your experience hosting this?
Hosting was a little bit, it was actually more nervous singing because I wanted to get my parts right. And I don't know how they do it by remembering some of the words, but they do a good job. They taught me well. I got through it. I got booted off my first round, but you know what? It was still fun, and I was honored to be asked to be the Master of Ceremonies.
I love it, man. And, I can certainly relate. I know you said no particular order. I think that was sympathy.
Right.
He says right.
No.
But I was the first one voted off this year. But that challenge of performing in a different capacity.
Right.
How did you feel about that? I mean, the Picketwire keeps welcoming you back, and you're kind of part of the social circle now.
You know what?
Tell us how you feel about the Picketwire, could you?
Well, for one thing, it's amazing what they could do for somebody that has no much experience on the stage, and to put things together, the way the stage is always set up, the way that what they do backstage, the people behind stage make everybody look great, man. The sound, Zach up there at the sound, everybody has a part and they do it, and it's amazing. It's so amazing to be a part of something so real and so rich with history. And Adrian, go back to you said booted off first, but you weren't, because actually
no, we had a great time.
You had a great time. You did good, and sometimes you feel like, man, I wish I'd have sang that second song, but you're so nervous sometimes. You're like, whew, now I can breathe.
That's exactly what happened. I knew everyone's going to recognize my voice.
Right.
So I practiced singing it with my all.
Right.
And then when I got on stage, I had that panic mode.
Right.
We're going to sing in a higher pitch so they don't recognize my voice. And honestly, I think the result was terrible. But we still got cheers. We got jeers.
Right.
And I had probably my first and only time on the Picketwire stage.
Awesome.
And just a fantastic experience.
Yes.
So thank you for bringing everybody together as the master of ceremonies.
Right.
And breaking out all those awkward questions.
Right. Awkward questions and some of my props, right? No. One of the coolest things is I'm like, hey, the first night I came out to let the first crew go in the Scrooge. In the Scrooge.
Right.
Grinch tonight. And then I just thought of them, and Tracy said, the kitty thing, that's a good one. So I'm like, is this too quirky? And
no, I thought
they're
when
like,
you came
no,
out,
that's perfect.
when you came out with the Grinch outfit on
Right.
and the Santa hat,
Right.
it was awesome.
Right. I love
it.
being fun, and this is the place to be able to be yourself or be somebody. It don't matter. Nobody's going to judge you. They're just going to go with it and love you.
Yeah,
Open
absolutely.
arms, brother.
Absolutely, man. With open arms.
Right.
Anything you want to add, Kenny?
I just
Think
want to
you nailed
say
it?
that if anybody's out there and if you could pick up the show, Picketwire, please support the Picketwire. Please support your children, even elderly. If they want to be part of something like this, bring them here, do it, because it's something that you never know. They might have this talent. They might be a singer, a dancer. Otero Studio dance. Thank you for them girls. They come out and they rocked it. They did a great job. And I asked them, hey, when I come out, do this or that, and they're fun with it. So great job for Otero. But once again, bring people out, come and also support. Try to pick up at least one show a year if you can.
Absolutely.
And that's what I say for Picketwire. And I want to thank everybody out there and everybody out there for supporting Seco News and Arguello's Way. Just the family love, dude. That's
You
what
put
it's
the
about.
bow on it, Kenny.
Dude, I love it.
Thank you for putting the bow on it,
Thank
man.
you, brother. That's what it's about.
I love it, dude.
Love you.
For Arguello Way and the Picketwire players with your Southeast Colorado News on the Picketwire stage, I'm Adrian Hart.